Let's go to Jonathan Martin right now. Jonathan, hey, tell me exactly where you guys are. I know y'all just went south of the airport. If y'all are around Union City, getting closer to Palmetto, there is a hail core really close to you guys. You're already getting some heavy rain, and that hail core may be really close to you. And tell me what you're seeing.
Yeah, it feels like we may be getting close to something. We are on I-85 South heading toward the Union City area. We just passed Flat Shoals Road, and we certainly can see the rain picking up. We're seeing more frequent lightning, and even the wind is something we are now starting to notice as we enter this area. I don't know how well you can see from this camera shot. You can certainly see the rain coming down, and it is darker, so it is a lot harder to see even as we travel through this area. But again, we're noticing the wind pick up, more frequent lightning, and just the rain get more and more intense the further we get into Union City. So this is what we're seeing, Chris. I'll see if I can give you a couple of other vantage points. This is from the roads right here where you can see just a lot of the rain as it's continuing to pick up. But as you said, we might be heading into one of those problem spots. We're right now actually passing the Union City Jonesboro exit for people who may be familiar with this area.
Jonathan, I think at the next exit, I want y'all to get off there and just kind of hang there for a minute. When y'all get down, let's see, I see Flat Shoals. When y'all get down to the next exit, that may be Highway 74-ish, I want y'all to kind of get off there and hang there for just a minute, just to see if any of that hail moves into where y'all are. That's showing where we should see some of that hail, really between Union City and Palmetto. So go ahead and get off at the next exit and just kind of wait there for a little bit, and you guys might intercept that hail core. That's what is prompting the severe thunderstorm warning that you're seeing right now. And I do see that heavy rain. I can tell that wind is blowing. Y'all be careful, but go ahead and get off at that next exit there and just wait a minute, and you probably are going to intercept some of the hail that's going to be moving your way. In fact, we've got a good little core with that just to the west of Union City that's going to be moving in along Highway 92 near the Fife area in just a little bit. So yeah, that'd be a good idea. Get off at this next exit and you might be intercepting some of that hail in just a little bit. I see the brake lights ahead of you. I see people slowing down. Tell me what you're seeing here. Those people may be slowing down because they might be moving into that hail.
Yeah, it certainly seems like people are slowing down because, as I mentioned, not only is it the rain coming down a lot heavier right now, but it's also a lot harder to see out here tonight. So you're seeing a lot of people slow down. We even noticed a couple of trucks pulling over to the side of the road, just deciding to wait this out. So it's certainly one of those situations where if you don't have to be out on the roads, as we always say, you don't want to be. But for people who are, they certainly seem to be taking it a lot slower. I'll go back to the camera where you can see yeah, we're having to just slow way down. In fact, you can see a lot of brake lights, people not moving nearly as fast as we enter this area. Again, this is right past Union City. You can see the lightning. You can feel the wind even being in the truck, the heavy truck that we're in.
Yeah, that does look.
What we're seeing. I'll see if I can give you another.
Yeah, that is, wow, that lightning there too. Y'all are right in the core, or nearing the core of the worst part of this storm right now on the south side. So, yeah, I can't tell. The way it sounds on the roof, I guess those are just, I can't tell if that's any hail hitting y'all. Can you tell if that's hail or just some big raindrops there? Because the way it sounds, there could be a little hail mixing in with that.
You know, we haven't, I'm looking closely and it is starting to, Tyson, would you say this is hail?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my photojournalist Tyson saying it certainly sounds like it and feels like it. It's hard to see because it is so dark.
Yeah.
But by the sound of it, it looks like I can't really even tell how large it is at this point.
Yeah, you know, and I want to hang with you guys because y'all are in the worst part of this system right now. Wow, look at that lightning. Okay, I know that Tyson's driving. I have been with Tyson in storm coverage before. Tyson has covered these storms over and over again. Jonathan, I know that you have covered weather. Number one, I want y'all to be careful. But I can tell from when that was hitting the windshield that there was a little bit of ice, a little bit of hail with that. Maybe pea-size hail, pretty small. But every once in a while, as the windshield wiper's going back and forth, I can see a little bit of hail there mixing in with that when it hits the windshield.
Yeah. Now we're hearing it a lot more. It's coming down a lot harder right now, Chris.
Okay,
I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do in the control room. I don't know if we can do a 2-box with this. Come back to me, but also keep that shot up over in a 2-box if y'all can do that. That's fine. That's fine. So I really don't. Okay, come back to me just for a second because I want to show what we see here with that hail. Where Jonathan is right now, they were in this area, south of Union City, moving down in this area right here. So they are in this part, but we still have that hail core right here along near Fairburn. All right, that still is that dark blue color indicating hail that is over 1 inch in diameter. So what they were seeing was in this darker gray color where we had, generally some pea-size hail. But it's going to be interesting to see with the next scans if this is moving this way, that they may even encounter some of this larger hail that's going to be moving in as well. So let's go back to Jonathan. I just wanted to kind of show everybody here. We see what Jonathan is experiencing, but I just wanted to show you there. And we can tell by the sounds of that, those pea-sized hailstones hitting the car, just how loud it is, and all the heavy rain that's coming down. So I'm not sure, Jonathan, if you can tell exactly where y'all are.
We're right here by the Fairburn Peachtree City exit.
Okay.
Like I said, we passed Union City, still heading south. And right now we don't hear as much of the hail coming down. But as you heard just about 30 seconds ago, it was coming down pretty heavy. Rain has actually slowed down just a bit as well, but visibility is still hard out here as you're looking at the shot as we pass another exit right here near Peachtree City.
Okay, so
here we hear the hail again. Do you hear that?
Yes, I do. So what I think I want y'all to do, Jonathan, go to the next exit, turn around, and go back north because the largest hail core is kind of ramped back up now over closer to Union City. And if y'all get to the exit at 85 and Highway 138, I think that's Jonesboro Road area, getting back closer to Flat Shoals Road. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and get off the next exit, turn around, and go back north. I know you're already experiencing hail right now, but we might get y'all into that larger hail core crossing over 85, most likely around Highway 138. That's closer, really, around, Highway 138 there on 85. So turn back around, go back north. Y'all are doing great. You went exactly where we thought we would get into the worst of it. You are in that right now, but I don't want you to just go ahead and turn around, come back up to the north. And by the time y'all get back up closer, just south of Flat Shoals, you are most likely going to be intercepting the part of the storm that has the largest hail with it. So we'll come back to you guys in just a little bit. We'll give you all an opportunity to kind of turn around there. And what we're going to do, Jonathan, we're going to keep your camera up here on our 2-box. We'll take your mic down. I know you and Tyson will need to talk to each other about where to go there. But we want to keep an eye because y'all are in the worst part of this system right now. And this is why we're covering this for you wall to wall on 11 Alive Plus. All right, there's another bit right there. All right, we're seeing the blue showing up right here. This is along 85. So they're down in this area. They're going to turn around and go back north and most likely intercept this one. This is right at the Shannon Mall. I know Jonathan can probably hear me. You don't have to talk to me, Jonathan, but it's up there at the exit at Shannon Mall is where I want y'all to kind of go back up north toward, because that's the part with that largest hail core. And I wouldn't even be surprised if you guys saw any hail maybe collecting on the side of the road in the median or on the sides there. So they're going to turn around, go back to the north, up toward the Shannon Mall area, and they're going to get into that main core of that hail that's coming down. There's another hail core down near Oakley Industrial Boulevard near Fife and Bohannon Road. That's kind of ramping up a little bit here too. So plenty of action there. That's where we have the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect. So as I'm talking to you, we are going to keep the camera here on the side so you can see those storms of what our weather impact tracker is experiencing with all the heavy rain, thunder and lightning, and even the hail that is moving through those parts here on the south side. And I'm going to get in a little bit tighter because I know that now that we're in a smaller box, it might be a little bit harder to see this. In fact, go ahead and come back to me full screen, and we'll go back to that double box here in just a second.